We didn't assign who was good.
I know
Okay,
we did.
we don't have a TJ, so we're all three hosts today
Yeah.
with Ticket to Reality, and I am Lee Swift.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Ryan.
There you go. And we
That's
are
all you need to know.
professionals.
Yeah. Clearly, we can function so well without TJ.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, we know
That's right.
what we're doing.
That's right. And we're going to talk about reality TV because we're big fans here. This is Ticket to Reality. We've been doing this for a while. We definitely need
Clearly,
TJ,
we've been doing this for a very long time.
for a long time. Please don't tell TJ we need him because it'll go to his head. But we are here because we didn't assign who was going to do that. So anyway, we let's talk some reality. I'm so excited about some of the shows that are on. One of them, you guys have been watching Love Is Blind. Tell me what's going on over there in the crazy place.
Oh my god, Ryan, it's take it away. It's
Yeah.
insane.
All right. So I mean, Netflix has been banging out all these different shows. It's like as soon as one wraps up, they're onto another one. So we had Perfect Match last month, and then as soon as that was done, we're right into a new Love Is Blind. Nothing different in terms of the format. Everything's pretty much the same. But always going into a new Love Is Blind, you're like, okay, maybe this is truly about the test of is love blind. That's what the concept was in the first one. That's what was so magical about the first one, was testing out this experiment, the social experiment. And going into season 4, I have in the mindset like, okay, maybe they got the formula down. But no, it's all up to contestants, and this cast is, I think, the most dramatic out of all the previous seasons. If not even, probably the most dramatic. There are a lot of people who I don't think are here for the right reasons, and I couldn't help but think, coming off Perfect Match, that some of these people deserve to be on that show, because I don't think they're ready to be married. I don't think they're mature enough to be making these big decisions again, but who knows? We're only 5 episodes in. We still have, them transitioning to their daily life to see how things are going to go there, but it's looking to be a little troublesome. Yeah, messy, yes.
Yeah, this season so far, I think I've kind of just accepted the fact that we're never going to get another Lauren and Cameron. We're never going to get another season.
Oh, I want to. I love them so much.
I love them so much. And honestly, the only potential is Brett and Tiffany.
Yes.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty genuine, and I really like them. Even though Tiffany fell asleep, which was hilarious. She fell asleep when he was professing his love to her. But you know what? I get it. I'm with her. I'm a sleepy person. If I'm lying on the couch and someone like has a soothing voice and they're talking, like, I'm out. Like, it's just.
That's true. Like, I didn't think of it like that. If that's the worst thing for that couple to go through, then you know what? You're doing well.
Exactly. Because I sit. Sometimes I fall asleep when my partner is talking to me, so I totally get it. And he's not listening to me right now, so it's fine. We'll test out to see whether he listens to this podcast. But yeah, it's been an absolute shit show, for lack of a better term, this season so far. We have people that are absolutely out to cause drama. Honestly, probably even more than the previous seasons. Like, Bartise was bad, but I do think he went into it sort of with the intention to find somebody. Maybe, I don't know. He was never ready to get married, but we have people in this season that are actual like high school mean girls. Like, Irina and Micah are genuinely give me vibes of like women that would like bully me in high school. Like, it just felt so like icky. Wow. Like, when I was watching them, I'm just like, oh my god, like they're literally like laughing at another girl like coming back from a date, like being heartbroken and like crying because like one of the guys broke up with her. Like, they're literally laughing at her. Like,
that's awful.
We are in your you're in your 20s, like you're an adult, like grow up. So it was just so, it's painful to watch. And some of these couples are just like it's honestly, it's very entertaining because Irina ends up with Zach, but she just does not like that man. It is so clear they have zero chemistry. There's nothing. And I also would like to put out a request to the producers or whoever runs
Let's
this.
do it. Go.
can we please not let these men sing anymore? Please.
Yes, please. Okay, season 2, Sal, bringing out his guitar. That was the joke of that season.
Exactly.
The theory was he was just promoting him and his friends' albums, whatever. This season, we've had 2 guys sing, and it's a too many already. Like we don't. And God bless these girls for thinking this is cute, for thinking this is like. I mean, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I thought that would be like the ick factor. Be like, you know what? I'm out. You're gonna sing? No, thank you. But
Okay, all right. I'm going to tell a story on myself.
all right.
Yes,
Oh god.
So when I was in high school, there was this one girl who I just was, and because I had not come out, but I was really infatuated with this girl, and I did serenade her. Of course, and it was sad. It was probably as sad as you're talking about. So that's my confession. But so I'm rooting for the guys who sing. I mean, you're putting yourself out there.
Okay,
No,
see,
not
okay,
really.
see, you were in high school too,
Yeah.
and here we go. I'll even confess. In high school, I proposed with a song as well, and there's a video out there of that, and it's not like
I'm not-
even my
video.
then my partner now who is in it, like her reaction is just like embarrassed because it's but thankfully she said yes, and we're still together to this day. But I mean, I would not sing again. Like, so for these guys to be in their 20s singing, I don't, on on TV, on Netflix, which is streaming all over the world.
Do any of the girls sing? Do any of the girls sing?
Not this season, and I don't think there have been in any previous seasons.
Girls are smarter than guys. That's proof positive right there.
I play guitar, and I played guitar really well in high school. Did I do any of that? No. So, it's just a bit no, but I also really can't sing, so that's probably why.
Okay.
But high school, I'll give you guys a pass for high school. But yeah, you're at your age of whatever, 30. This guy's 32, and he's singing. Has a, I'm sorry, but Zach, just the voice it wasn't working for me, and it was just so I like physically cringed while watching it. It was bad.
Yeah.
But if you're talented, then sure, go for it.
But get on The Voice. If you're talented, go to The Voice.
You're on the wrong reality show.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, because when he was singing, it was like behind the glass and everything. So like, yeah, you can be on The Voice. Just
exactly.
But
heck yeah.
It's bad. Yeah, there's some interesting scenes in this.
Yeah. I love it. I can't wait to watch it. Well, let's talk about The Voice. Do either one of you watch The Voice?
No.
Okay. I will talk about The Voice. Oh my gosh. It is so good. It just started, and this is Blake Shelton's last season. And they've got Niall Horan, they got Chance the Rapper on there, and Kelly Clarkson. And I love Niall and Chance. They're doing an amazing job as judges. And the talent. I mean, these people really should go on Love is Blind because it would really spice it up a lot. No, they're incredibly gifted. It's such a great pool. I think they just started battle rounds. They have a new thing called what's it called? Pass something. But where the judge can say, they got 2 of them, and they can push this button, and then they skip over the knockouts, and they're right into the. And I thought that's a new twist, which I like. So get into it. It's amazing. I don't have any of my favorites yet. I do have one favorite. It's a trio, and one of the guys on the trio was a contestant on Kelly's season a couple seasons back, and he's formed this trio, and they blew my hair back. They were so good, And there's a lot of incredible singers. I love music so much, Another little known fact. See, I just confessed. This is my therapy here. My mom and sister and I had a trio when I was in high school, and we actually did a few little paid gigs, so that was kind of fun.
Oh.
Yeah, but I told my mom way back, I was like, I want us to go professional. And she was like, no, we're not. I was like, damn it. So really, but for my mom, I might have been, who knows? I mean, huge in maybe Fort Worth, Texas.
Well, I would see you in concert for sure, and you're gonna have a song now. I mean, not right now, unless you want to, but
I mean,
later.
I want to go get that video of Ryan's.
oh
That's what I
God,
want
no!
to see.
Oh
I'm gonna
God,
get some.
it's somewhere on the internet. I mean, like you would have to go digging deep for it, but it's
Oh,
Challenge.
out
believe
there. Oh God, oh no!
me.
Considering how good Ruben is, the tech stuff, I'm sure you could find it. But
He's
You know,
probably typing away right now.
that would be a great cutaway for a show where
oh
we go.
God,
And now, here's
Oh,
Ryan.
no,
oh oh God, no! Oh my God,
Brian's like, I'm right there. Bring that up.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna have Lee, feel better about his story, and now there's probably people gonna be digging up that video now.
It's okay.
Exactly.
I also have some, not like high school plays or anything, but I used to do something called School of Rock. Since we're all talking about musical stuff anyway, I don't sing. I cannot sing for my life, but like I said, I played guitar, and I played flute in high school from like middle school to high school. So I used to do like, the movie School of Rock. I did like the actual School of Rock. So they
Oh,
have like,
wow.
yeah, they have like branches all over the United States, and I like joined, and they have like shows that they do every season. So it was I did a British Invasion show and a Fleetwood Mac Eagles show. So there are some videos on YouTube of me playing guitar. It's like School of
Wow.
Fleetwood
Wow.
Mac
Okay.
Eagles. If you want.
Ruben, mark that down. Mark that down.
Oh wow.
And I'm very much not like a stage performer person, so I was absolutely like scared shitless standing on stage, but it was really fun. And
Oh, that's awesome.
so
What a great
we all
story.
have those videos out there.
That's awesome. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That is so cool to know.
Yeah.
I'm working on a musical. I've
Oh yeah,
told
that's right.
yeah, and it's a rock musical. So I've got two other friends of mine, Mike Luckock and Jim Schaefer. Jim Schaefer is really the main composer, but some of I'll have to share it with you guys. It's so
Yeah.
exciting. So, and hopefully we'll know. Well, we're going in some sort of competition to try to get a venue for the fall. So,
Mhm.
I think we're cross your fingers,
Yeah, fingers
and
Oh,
I'll
that's
let y'all know about it.
yeah.
But
I love musicals.
rock,
Yeah, we do a little
rock.
spin. Yeah, it was.
So
It was.
guitar. Do you play electric guitar? Do you play bass?
Yeah, I
Oh
actually
my
played
gosh!
electric, acoustic, and I played bass for a while. I don't think I have my bass anymore. I haven't played in like years, and so I wish I kind of kept it up. But bass was really hard because I have really short arms and small hands, and like the strings are really heavy, so that was a little rough. But it was a great time. So we'll have to get our Agents of Music
Oh,
band
Yes.
maybe.
at some point.
You know
Who
what?
knows?
Yeah,
That's a great spinoff because we all love music.
exactly.
What? I mean, just to give them a little precursor, name somebody that you were listening to today. I was listening to Avril Lavigne today. I was
That's
I don't
amazing.
know why I was jamming to her all day
I love
today.
that. Oh,
And
who was
so, who are you listening to today? And
Oh.
Well, I was listening to an audiobook earlier. I haven't.
okay,
What music did I listen to?
so
I
you
just
can't be on the new show because you're
no,
not going to talk about music. No, you can't. Of course.
I was
Oh
probably
man.
listening to Fleetwood Mac, honestly, because since Daisy Jones, I've been on a Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, wow, wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So probably
Nice.
Gold Dust Woman by Fleetwood Mac is probably
Oh,
what I
it's a good song.
recently listened to.
Okay, Ryan, go, man. Give
Oh,
it to us.
I've just I mean I don't know if Damon on our team listens to these podcasts, but I listen to Haley Steinfeld's new song "Sun Kissing."
Yes.
She's young musical talent. And again, it's if you see her, what's her discography, she doesn't really put out full albums. She puts out singles from time to time, and she's busy. She's
She
acting, she's booked and busy. She's acting, she's doing music, like she's all over the place. So I understand like she doesn't have the time to like sit down and write a full album, but I'm waiting because she is a good storyteller through her music. And speaking of now Horan, they went through a breakup a while back.
That's right. Yeah.
And
forgot about that.
the music that she put out after that, talking about it, was very different range of emotions that she felt. The blaming herself, the anger towards him, the self-love that she needs to go through, like that. Like, again, anytime I get to talk about Haley Steinfeld, I'll do it. And yeah, if like her music is really great in that sense, and now she's in this like summer summer song era with Coast, with Sun Kissing. So yeah, I'm really
Love
enjoying
it.
it, and I just hope that we get to see more of storyteller Haley Steinfeld through her music.
Yeah, I'm so with you. I love her. And yeah, Coast, I've been like jamming to that since over the summer. It's so good. And her new song is really good. But yeah, I'd love to see a whole album by her because she's really talented. Like, and I always forgot, like, because she was in Pitch Perfect, and
Yeah,
I forgot that's
Yeah.
kind of her start was like in music. And then now she's just, I mean, she's a, like probably quadruple threat. She can do pretty much everything. So I'm following her career very closely.
I
yeah,
love
and
it.
she was like a young Oscar nominee for her time in True Grit, and so it's
Right.
like wow, like she, already at a young age, she's on the way up. But yeah, I'm she's still young. She has so much opportunities to like make big career steps along the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See what happens when TJ's not here? We go off the rails. It's Ticket
Look,
to
we're already starting
Reality
it.
Music Edition.
Yeah, exactly. Just Agents of Music, or
Yep.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Whatever. Oh my gosh. We've got to talk about The Bachelor, though.
Oh,
We do.
I mean, the finale happened. Okay. I can't. I mean, what the hell?
I know.
Am
I
I
know.
am I wrong of thinking this? Am I old fashioned? It's like you tell everybody you're not gonna. Oh, no, I'm sorry, we're not gonna do it.
Yep.
Ooh, here she comes.
Exactly.
Ooh, Debbie, and then tell everybody. Then
I
go
know.
tell. Except you didn't tell the one. You told one. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go. It's your thing. I'm stressed. I'm
No,
stressed.
I'm 100% with you. And to kind of like fill in Ryan, if you don't know the details, or like any listener that doesn't know. So basically, Zach is the Bachelor, and Fantasy Suite Week is supposed to be, the kind of like stereotype, or maybe like old fashioned type of thing. It's like that's the opportunity. You spend the night together. You might be having sex. It's just some people do it, some people don't. And so for some reason though, Zach was like, I'm putting a blanket, like there's gonna be no sex, even though he called it Sex Week, which was like annoying. Honestly, like I don't know why I was like like I just couldn't listen to him say that because it was just weird. I'm like, it's Fantasy Suite Week, but whatever. And then he made that whole blanket rule, which okay, if you discuss with that person, we're just gonna use it to like build an emotional bond and talk and things like that. But he just made that executive decision for everybody. And I'm like, okay, that's a little strange, but all right. But he, of course, ended up having sex with one contestant, Gabby, and that was a decision they made. But then he wanted to be honest and be the bigger person, I guess, or whatever.
Bigger person. Oh my. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
having a
no,
moment.
he was like, I'm gonna tell the other women, or yeah, or maybe it was just Katie. I can't even remember. He was like, I'm gonna tell
I
them.
think it was just Katie. I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
he
I think it
told
was.
the. Yeah.
That's right, because Ariel had already had her, whatever. So yeah, he was like, I'm gonna tell Katie because I want to be honest. But like, you didn't get Gabby's, like, first of all, like, I think he should have asked Gabby whether it was okay to tell Katie. Like, if you're gonna, like, come on now. Like, the consent is not just about sex, it's about, revealing information, like personal information about people. Like, Gabby might not have wanted that out there, and clearly she didn't, because there were some things that came out in the after the final rose that she didn't know that other people, like,
Yeah, she found
actually,
out just
yeah,
like the night before or something. I mean,
yeah, like the week, something like that.
She's watching the whatever. She got to see it,
Yeah.
and she's like, "What?"
It's like, oh, okay. So like she said, like, because then Katie like went to her, she was like, I know it was you, or what, something like that. It was like a weird interaction. And Gabby was like, I feel like I have like the scarlet letter. And I'm like, I get that, because now like that leaves open the opportunity for her to be slut shamed and things like that. Like, women are not treated well in that kind of situation.
Exactly. I agreed.
Yeah. So I was like very much on her side about it. And Zach just royally fucked up. That's just he just did. And it was just not a good look. He did not handle that well at all.
But he apologized. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not happy with Zach. I'm sorry,
No,
Zach, if you're watching. I'm not happy with you at
yeah,
all.
we're not happy with you at all.
Anyway,
Yeah, so that was
hmm.
really hard to watch, honestly. And he had just been continuously making decisions this whole season that I have not agreed with. And like, on one hand, I kind of at the beginning I was like, okay, I respect him trying to like cut out the drama a little bit and be, because there's been other Bachelor and Bachelorettes that have kept around people that have been drama causers like the whole time, and it's been really frustrating. But like Zach seemed to be the person that at one small sign of trouble, he's sending her out the door, like, and it was just very like, okay, you need to like this is just not it just wasn't going well. And I also was wondering why Sean Lowe kept popping up every 5 seconds. I'm like, what kind of contract does this dude have with ABC? But like he was talking, and after the final rose, he was saying, like, calling out Zach. Basically, he was like, "You did not handle that well." I mean, like about him, and I was just like, "Yeah, that I can agree with." I'm annoyed with seeing you on my TV for the 10th time, but like,
yeah, there's some sort of contract there. Here's my issue. I have an issue with him because he cuts you're out.
exactly.
I mean, if you're in a relationship, I'm sorry, there's going to be times when you're going to have issues and conflict, and I just don't know if he's mature enough to understand that's what's going to happen. It's not always going to be perfect.
Exactly.
And especially the cameras are off and they're not paying you big checks and you're not having all these beautiful things put around you and these great experiences. All of a sudden, she comes in and farts in front of you. What are you going to do? I mean, it's not perfect.
Oh no, you're out the door. Like he gets her car and she's like,
"Oh, you're out the door."
Exactly.
I mean, I don't. I'm going out on a limb and probably going to win because in Bachelor Nation, love you, Bachelor Nation, but this is sort of the track record. I don't think they're going to make it.
Probably not. It's just like at this point, because I don't know the last time. Maybe like Rachel Lindsay and Brian, they've lasted for a while, but like they're really, and especially in recent years, has not been a Bachelor couple that has lasted longer than like a year, if that. So it's
sometimes they're showing up to the thing and going, it's done.
I like genuine, because the way that like when Jesse was like, all right, I'm gonna bring out Katie, like the look on his face, I almost was like, oh, they already broke up, didn't they? Like I was really and I wouldn't have been surprised.
Damn, yikes.
It's bad. But yeah, this whole the other thing that really I was like, okay, hold on a second, because when Gabby was saying like, I knew, like she knew at that point that she was gonna get broken up with. And Zach was like, oh, this was a decision that I made just last night. Like I didn't know up until now. But then like him and Katie's interview, and after the final rose, Jesse asked like, when did you know it was her? And he was like, I've always known, like since like one of their like earlier dates. And I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Abby would like
yeah.
That was
that's classy, man. That's so classy.
Real nice, dude. Real nice. Like, and she was like,
I was a fan of his, to be honest, and especially in the Bachelorette. I thought, I like this guy. He kind of got the shaft clearly in the Bachelorette, and I thought, okay, he's going to be different. And then for me, it was fun to watch, but. Not a fan. Not as much a fan as I was.
I agree, and I still want to know what happened with him and Rachel in that fantasy suite, because he keeps talking about. I'm like, okay, something clearly happened, because I need to know.
We need to know. And you know what? After I find your video and Ryan's video, I will go. I will go and try to find some video.
There's got to be something.
Oh god!
Because we don't condone bribing TV. We want a good relationship with them. Never mind.
That's right. Oh my gosh. So I'm behind on Survivor, so we'll have to do that next time. I've got it all lined up to watch, just binge. I watched a few episodes, early episodes, and there were some people I really liked. I liked the birdcage thing. I talked about that, but I will catch up and get caught up on that for.
Yeah, I need to get going.
Oh my god, good.
I know. I really. There's like other. I'm trying to think of any other reality shows out. I don't know if there's any other out right now besides Love Is Blind.
Yeah, there's not.
Have you guys watched Traitors? Now it's been out for a while.
I haven't. My god. Yeah.
Okay, that is your assignment. Go watch Traitors. There is the U.S. version, the U.K. version, and the Australian version.
Perfect.
And they're amazing. Australia was amazing, but they're all amazing. So Yes, I love Traders. I want to go on that show. That's the
Oh,
show I want to
yes.
go on.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I would love to go on that show because it's.
Absolutely.
I think it's only a few weeks, so you can
Oh,
knock it
okay.
out really quick.
That's
But
not bad.
I'd like to go on it.
you
I
would
need
want
to.
to be the trader, wouldn't you? That's just
Hell yes, I'd
yeah,
want to be the
exactly.
trader. Yes, yes, I would. Right, and let's just no, everybody,
Yeah,
producers,
yeah,
no.
and you show them. I'm like, I know who the trader is.
Yeah, I'm like, yep, it's like, yeah, don't
It's
even.
It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think it'd be cool to suss out traders too, though. That'd be
that would,
fun. Either side's fun. It's kind of a
yeah.
fun
It's
show.
I love
Well,
those kind of things, like the mole and like stuff like that is really fascinating
yeah.
to me.
The only thing about traders is they do a lot of physical stuff, and I'm like,
Oh,
I don't want to. They're running, they're getting buried alive. There's all
oh,
this stuff. I'm thinking,
buried alive. What the
Yeah, I
hell?
don't know
Like,
about all that.
oh yeah,
what kind of?
yeah. I'm sorry. Whoops. Spoiler.
That just written in the fine print. Like you can
Yeah.
go into being buried alive. Like
Yeah.
Like, by the way, your contract is like small print. You'll get buried alive. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. No, I really liked it. It's a fun show to watch. So I want you guys to watch it so we can talk about it. And then what's coming? I don't even know what's coming
When is Big
now.
Brother coming back? Is that every summer?
It usually comes in the summer, so it's usually they'll start teasing it probably May. They usually have a celebrity one, but they didn't this year.
Yeah.
That would have already happened in the
Okay.
Big Brother. Oh my gosh!
Hey, Brian, you're gonna get on the train this summer.
oh
It's
man,
so much fun. It's like a really addicting show. I never knew if I would like it, but it's fun.
And especially when we get to come in here and talk about it. And you didn't who won? Did you win or
Oh,
Garrett
I
won?
think was it me?
I thought it was you that
I
won,
think it might
wasn't
have
it?
been me.
Yeah, I think you're the champ. We don't
I don't
know.
know. Garrett's not here, so we're just gonna
yeah.
say
Well,
that I
yeah,
You
won.
we'll just say
won.
it was. Yeah, you did it.
Woo! And I
You,
still, think that we won in spirit with the Marvel Madness
yeah,
draft.
yeah.
I think Garrett probably had some burner accounts that
Oh yeah,
probably
100%.
used. So
I have no doubt about that. I mean, he is so shady.
we can talk about. He's not here.
We can talk. Yeah, we can talk about him and TJ. Ruben, we love you.
Yeah,
Ruben's
whatever.
Ruben's our favorite.
yeah.
Ruben will be like, yeah, they didn't talk shit about Garrett and TJ. It's fine.
Yeah,
This is the clip that gets released out.
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
Real here because it is Ticket to Reality.
Yeah.
well,
And I'm waiting for the next season of Temptation Island. It's been a long time since season 4. I think season 4. I just love the concept of that show. Every season ever since season 2 has been dramatic as hell, and I'm just ready to like see what's in store for like these new couples, because I personally just love Temptation Island so much, the US version.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's
check that out.
yeah, it's basically like Netflix's The Ultimatum, where these pre-existing couples come to the show, and I guess to test out their relationship, they make new relationships out of these 12 contestants of male and females, and they're in separate villas pretty much. And it's just interesting because the people that they pair up, or the people in the villas with them, they're very like aggressive with like, you came on this show to be with someone else for a few weeks, like you gotta jump in on that. And then there's some people who are like, you brought your couple on this show just so you could willingly cheat for a few weeks, and hopefully
Make some money. Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. It's some couples have worked out where they left their old partner, ended up with someone new, and that they've gotten engaged and stuff like that. But in recent seasons, it's mainly been, we're just gonna get a few weeks of cheating. And it's wild because they show clips throughout their stay of their couples, and it's very edited in a way where it's like it could be like, they could say the most jarring thing, and they'll just cut it out right before they're like, but I'm just joking, or like something like that. It's like, and then the host, Mark L. Wahlberg, he's just like, so what do you think about that? Like, and they're just breaking down and crying, and Mark's just like, "Mm, yeah, great host, great host." Like,
I
and he's
love it.
he's a great instigator too, where it's like, how did that make you feel? And she's like, yeah, I feel good. Did you read it the right way though? Like, I think if you see it this way, like it's actually a diss on you. And then I'm just like, whoa, I did not read it that way. But if that's the way you want to play it, and then when they see those clips, they go back to the house and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever I want now because my partner's cheating, my partner's saying these things, and then when really they didn't, and then when that person sees the video of their partner cheating, then they're like, okay, I'm gonna go wild. So it's just a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of miscommunication, which is great TV because it's like,
Sure.
wow, you know what, go off. So
because I was just gonna say I want another season of The Ultimatum because that shit was messy and
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
I like
mess,
The
so
Ultimatum.
I love watching it. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Where is
I love
Temptation
the-
Island? Is that on like Hulu?
I think for in the what is
Is it
like
Peacock? Is it?
it's like on the USA Network on TV. So
Okay.
whatever the equivalent for streaming would
Okay.
be
Yeah.
for you there. So maybe Peacock, maybe
Yeah.
Stars or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's Peacock. I think it's Peacock. I'm not positive.
Stuff on
We should know these things.
we
TJ
probably
would know these things, wouldn't he?
And
We're off the rails.
well.
Yeah. He is sort of the glue, isn't he? I mean, but we will never tell him ever.
Yeah. Just
we
edit
we
this
don't
part out.
need him. Yeah, they just edit this part out. Exactly.
don't
No, I want to do a couple shout outs of other shows that I like. Have you guys ever watched Below Deck?
No, I've heard really cool things about that.
I
though.
really it's messy because it's one of those work reality shows where they're on the private yachts and then you have the wealthy people. So a friend of mine's I don't know if he's okay with me saying this. Well, anyway, a family member of his was on one of those shows as a guest, and so it was really it was kind of fun to watch that. It was the one I can't remember the one adventure I think it's called because they've done several spin-offs. They got Mediterranean and whatever. But I always loved Captain Lee. He's an old guy with gray hair like me, so I like him.
There you go.
I think he's kind of stopped, but he was in the first many seasons. I think he was in the original, but it's a fun one to watch. And then another show I like. Do you guys watch The Housewives at all?
No, I really need to get into Housewives. It's such an undertaking that I don't even know like where to start. Honestly.
Where do I start? We should call Rachel because Rachel on that episode was brilliant.
Yeah.
And I've watched Housewives, but she knows. I mean, she's like knows it. We need to have her back.
Yes.
And since TJ's not here, we'll just invite her back ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want a whole primer and then just to see like where I can like kind of get into that because
We
I've
should
always
do just a housewife episode with Rachel sort of being the lead.
Absolutely.
To say, and we all say, you know what, I've watched some, but I don't know. Tell us what should we start? What's the one to start consuming, and we'll just lose hours of binging.
Honestly,
I'm down for that.
Oh my gosh! All right. Other than reality, what are you watching? I'm about to start Ted Lasso.
The whole series or the season?
Oh, just the season. I've seen the whole series.
Okay.
I loved. Oh, it's so good.
This season's really good.
Do you know that this is the last season? I'm
sorry
to break your heart. Yeah. I'm so sorry to break your heart. This is the last season. Yeah. So
I don't want that reality. I want it to
be right. But the creator did say like they always plan like a 3-season story, but not promise. He teased that like there's probably spinoffs. Maybe Roy Kent, maybe Sam. Like who knows? There's possibilities. But yeah, I know it's so sad that like
this happens to me all the damn time. I fall in love with the series, and they're like, "We're ending after 3 seasons. We're ending after 2." I'm like, "What?"
All right. So Lee, I'm gonna ask you to stop watching the shows I watch. So that
exactly. I am still extremely angry that they canceled after 4 seasons, one day at a time. I absolutely
yes, me too. Hello, We love you, Netflix, but we love that show.
Like, why did you do that? It's literally the shows that bring me like the most happiness and joy. Those are the ones that they cancel after like 3 seasons. I'm like, this is personal, and I don't like it. But
Yeah.
Ted Lasso is just absolutely phenomenal. And I've finished watching the first season of Shrinking, which is made by the same Brett Goldstein and the same producer, Bill Lawrence of Ted Lasso. It's pretty much Ted Lasso level, like amazing.
Okay,
The
I'll be
characters,
watching that.
yeah, Jason.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Yeah, Jason Segel is phenomenal. Just absolutely, like, I love him in How I Met Your Mother, and I love him in everything I've seen him in. But this is probably like he's gonna get an Emmy for this, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna riot.
Go
And
girl.
it's fun. And I've also we watched. I think we've talked about it before. Neil Patrick Harris's show. It's Uncoupled. I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
That got canceled too, didn't it?
Yes. Yes.
But I think Stars or one of the services.
Yes.
But I was just like, really, like every show I like. So yeah, Lee, I'm gonna need you to stop watching the shows that I like. I don't like it that keeps happening.
All right, I'll stop watching the TV.
Well, thankfully, The Last of Us is for sure getting a season 2, probably season 3. So, like, thank you, Lee. You know, you didn't break that curse.
The shows that will guaranteed get multiple seasons. House of the Dragon is getting whatever, second, probably third. Game of Thrones. Yeah, so the ones that don't bring me happiness that I like love anyway, just because they're amazing, will inevitably get multiple seasons.
Yeah.
But, you know, such is life, I guess.
The Last of Us. I even my mom. Okay, so she was in Houston visiting my sister, and I called. I said, "You gotta watch episode 3, just episode 3."
Oh,
well, she couldn't do it, so she doesn't like any kind of gory. Yeah. She watched the whole season because the story was so good, you know. And she didn't like all the, you know, the zombies. I guess she goes, they're not zombies. I said, well, they're sort of zombies, but okay, we can have that argument later. But
yeah, that's what about it. It was just no, go ahead.
Oh my, no, you go. I just love Joel. That's all I gotta say. I love Joel so much.
Okay, just Lee, I want your. Was Joel right at the end with his decision? Would you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I mean, you know, if it was, I just think of people like, if it was Emma, I love Emma. And now if it's you, I'd probably say, but no, I'm sorry. No. Mm-hmm. And also the thing, here's another thing. When Joel, you know, the lady, what's her name? Marlene? Was it Marlene? Yes. Was her name? Why talk to her? Just shoot her. I mean, you know, you didn't have to have a discussion. She could not live because she would keep, I mean, you let her live too long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for him to continue that. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. It's basically like the trolley problem, like brought to life essentially. And so I was like, that's a really fascinating, like, that always fascinates me so much. It's like, okay, you have this opportunity, you know, to theoretically save humanity. But the thing is also like, we don't know for sure that would have been the be all end all cure. They seem to think it was, but you also didn't have Ellie's consent. And I know that, I guess her character, if it would align with her character, to probably say that she probably would have agreed to it, but they just went and like gave her anesthesia and I was like, that's just like terrifying. So like, I understand Joel's, you know, justification, because that's just, I understand it, and I kind of agree with him too, honestly. Like it's tough, but like, I get it. I fully get it.
I mean, really, is humanity worth saving? I mean, okay, here's my other theoretical. Well, we are way off the rails, but that's okay.
No, that's fine.
And I have an answer for me anyway.
Okay.
Which apocalyptic world would you rather live in?
Okay.
Handmaid's Tale or The Last of Us?
I think I'm gonna have to go with The Last of Us, because
Me too. Me too.
I don't think I would get a lot of that. Would just not be good.
See, I haven't watched it. It's on my list. I want to get into it, but like, considering how passionate both of you are to not do Handmaid's Tale, I'm like, okay, how fucked up is that world?
Yeah,
pretty bad.
But I just know about like kind of the idea, and
Oh,
I wouldn't do well in it. And I know that people like me are kind of the targets in that scenario. So I don't think I would. But then
and
again,
me, because what do they call it? They kill every gay person there are because you're a traitor to your sex or something.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God,
Yeah, I'll take zombies. Yeah, zombies.
Like, no.
Like, if that's the alternative, yeah, zombies, please. Like,
yeah, exactly.
They kill anyone. They're equal.
Don't discriminate.
And the good thing is we're all in that world, and I can offer up Ryan as the cure for humanity. So it's done and done.
There you go.
Lee's like offering me up, even though there's no chance.
Yeah,
Like, he has it. Yeah, trust me, he has it. If it doesn't work, I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He just told me, but he's not gonna spike me.
Oops. That would be my line. Oops.
Yeah. Oh,
my bad.
Spaghetti-O.
Oh no.
I love you, Ryan. I love you. I won't admit it to other people, but yes.
Oh.
Other people
it's recorded now, so
Ruben's gonna cut it out.
Oh no! Ruben's getting money from me to cut it out, but that's okay. I guess. How does he wrap it up? Go sign up. Go to our thing. Make comments.
For a theoretical. Let's see. We got.
I'm like, what are we signing up for, Lee? What
we're signing up for something, anything, whatever you want. Sign up for whatever you want, and then go to follow us at Ticket2Reality on Twitter, and are we on Facebook? I don't know. It's Agents of Fandom on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have an Instagram. We have an Instagram account.
Yes, we do.
Ticket2Reality on Instagram, and then follow Agents Fandom on Twitter. Agents of Fandom on Instagram and Facebook. People are gonna be like, you know what? Not worth the effort.
Okay.
To check out the Agents of Fandom podcast, Fandom Academy, Comic Corner. I'm going to shout out Comic Corner for Damon. Isn't there
another 3000?
Listen 3000. I feel like there's another one. We
said Fandom Academy, right?
Yeah.
She said that.
And then I don't know,
critics,
the critics, something like that. Just follow us.
Oh, and Romance Out Loud is mine. It's not on Agents of Fandom yet, but go to that. What else do we have? Buy some underwear. Ticket to Reality. No, we're not selling that yet, are we?
Are you selling new underwear or your own? Because there's a fan base. There's a fan base for that. I'm sure there is.
Oh man, we're gone. Oh TJ, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. All right.
Is this the most off the rails? I don't think so.
But also join my book club.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got a book club. Tell me about that.
So yeah, join. I can't tell you a link. You're just gonna have to follow listeners. You're gonna have to follow me on Twitter or something. I don't know. I can't name out the link, but it's on the book club's app. And we're just reading casually every month. We're reading Dark Matter by Blake Crouch right now.
Oh, nice.
And our meeting, I think, is sometime in April. So for the 10 listeners that will hear this that haven't joined,
that's right.
Please join, and then Lee, I can send you the info.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It's a great book, by the way.
Good. I'm excited. I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited.
We're so off the rails.
We've got to go, Ruben, because we don't know what's going to happen next. So I'm going to say goodbye and tune in next time. They will be here.